SDS Ron Coney de AnaComputers.com otro video para ti hoy. I'm going to show you how to link both a credit card and a bank account to Odysee.com, also known as LBRY. Odysee.com LBRY is a video platform, as you can see on screen. Number one, you must have a Odysee.com/LBRY account. So obtain one of those accounts. Then you're going to log in to either the LBRY desktop client or Odysee.com. There also is a smartphone application that also works on tablets. You could try that. Once you're signed in, look for the gear icon, the settings icon right here to the right of the search bar. Click on that. Then you're going to choose settings. Now, then click on account. Now, if you're a viewer of content and you're not a video content creator, then you want to click on payment methods. Add a credit card to tip creators in their local currency. Then click on manage. Then you would enter in your credit card number, the month and the year, and then click add card. I am not sure. You could try to enter in a debit card. I'm not sure if Odysee LBRY accepts debit cards, but you could certainly try it and see if it works. Now, this is for video content creators like myself. Now, just as a bonus possible gold tip, there are obviously other video platforms besides We Censor You Tube. You know what I'm saying? Odysee.com, also known as LBRY, in the future they plan on monetizing their platform. What that means is that I'm not sure if they are video advertisements, but they are going to start showing video advertisements on their platform. What that also means is that you, as a video content creator like myself, you and I in the future will be able to monetize our videos on Odysee.com. Now, they have not rolled that out, but I'm just supplying that information. The tip I wanted to discuss is that Odysee.com LBRY has a YouTube sync utility. As long as you have a Odysee.com account, you can sync your YouTube content. The videos get downloaded and then they are available on Odysee.com. You can also receive tips from your viewers. So you would go to bank accounts, connect a bank account to receive tips and compensation in your local currency. So this allows you to receive the fake Federal Reserve notes, the fiat currency, in your local currency, US dollars. I don't know if all nation states are. I just do not know if they're available. For now, viewers can really only tip you via LBC. LBC is a utility token. The Security and Exchange Commission, I think they still have an outstanding lawsuit against LBRY Odysee. Technically, I don't think if you're living in the United States, you cannot obtain LBC, from my understanding. I'm not an expert. So right now, it's very difficult. Even if you were able to receive LBC, it's a utility token. You have to have a trading account with, there's only like a handful of them. My point is, it's really not that easy as you may think. For now, accepting fiat currency via a bank account is much easier. So now I'm going to click on manage. Now, connect a bank account. Connect your bank account to Odysee to receive donations directly from users. Connect your bank account. Now, Odysee uses Stripe. And then this is where I'm going to transition. You're going to see a blank screen. I do not want you to see specific information that will show up because I've actually kind of tested it to a certain extent. It's taking you to connect.stripe.com, and it tells you on the left-hand side, Odysee partners with Stripe for secure payments and financial services powered by Stripe. You have to enter in a mobile number. The piece of information I did not want you to see was my email. Now I'm going to quickly show you the screen that you will have to enter in a mobile number. It stipulates get paid by Odysee fill out a few details so you can start getting paid. You have to enter in a mobile number. We'll text this number to verify your account, and it has an email box. We'll email you with important updates. All right, so let me transition back because I'm going to have to fill this in, and I don't want you to see any of that information. You might want to study computer security. Why do you think that so many individuals in society now are getting their computer security circumvented? I am not going to use the H word because I know for a fact that we censored YouTube. We censored YouTube, also known as YouTube. They censor heavily. And they will demonetize your video if you use a certain specific words, because their algorithm is communist fascist. I mean, okay, so let me make sure that, all right, so quickly, let me enter in my mobile number. It may not work. I don't have a mobile number. I do not use dumb devices. However, I have voice over internet protocol service that technically I can still receive text messages. But some service providers, this will not work, but we'll find out. If it does not work, then I cannot sign up. But at the very least, I helped you gravitate and find where to go in the Odysee LBRY settings so that you can either as a viewer tip content creators by entering a credit and possibly a debit card, or as a video content creator you can receive tips, and those tips would be deposited into your bank account so that you don't have to use LBC, or maybe for now until the government criminals decide whether or not Odysee. Anyways, I don't want to digress about all that. My YouTube channel might get terminated if oh yes, you don't think that's not possible? Really? You really think that those individuals that run We Censor YouTube are benevolent and loving? No, they're not. They're censorers. Okay, so I'm filling in this information, and I will quickly find out if I can even sending your verification code. Okay, now I think I can show you this. It seemed to might work. It says enter the verification code we sent to your phone. Now, as I stipulated earlier, I have to transition because I have to log into my account for my voice over internet protocol service that actually allows me to receive text messages. But technically that phone number is not a quote-unquote dumb device. I mean a smartphone mobile number. So some platforms, some websites, I cannot, for example, Gemini, I can't open a Gemini account because their system does not, it can detect whether or not the phone is a real mobile number or if it's a fucking, just a telephone number for, you know, and you can't make that shit up, man. The system is all about control to me. And okay, so I am quickly logging in and I can move along in this video. Alright, I hope I received the text message. If not, then I'm out of luck. Oh, it did work. Okay, so I did receive a code. I'm obviously not going to tell you what it is. And it should, hopefully it'll work. Alright, so it's a 6. Oh, okay, you can't just copy and paste. That's fine. 3-6. Alright, can't copy and paste it. I'll just type it in. That's kind of smart. Some of these platforms you can literally copy and paste. All right, I had to individually send in a code. I had to type in each character. I kind of, yeah, that's better security. All right, now this screen says tell us about your business. Well, please select the country where you or your business will legally operate. And let me see. Oh, I do not want to become a victim. Okay, I'll show you the 3 choices. My screen capturing, my encoder may pick up this drop-down menu, it may not. Now, country, oh wow, there's a lot. All right, so it looks like LBRY Odysee supports quite a few countries, but I just do not know if all of them or what. How many? There's over 200 abstract nation states. on this planet. Type of business, you have a choice between individual, company, or nonprofit organization. This is up to you, obviously. So however you roll. You know, if it's if you have a employee identification number, you might want to choose company. Nonprofit, you might want to choose that. This is all up to you at this point. I don't give out advice, and I just show people how to, you know, perform this. Give some fool's gold tips. I mean, give some gold tips once in a while. That's about it, man. I think I'm going to choose individual for now, but I don't know. You know, I might be able to change that in the future, although without getting into technicalities and without discussing my private life, I am self-employed, and really, if you know what you're doing, you don't really have to, you know, the system tells you you must have to get a lawyer. I don't even want to discuss all that. So I think for now, I'm going to choose individual, but I can certainly choose company if I had an LLC, a limited liability corporation, or whatever. But I would say if that you are a company and you're, you know, but let's move along from this bullshit, whatever. It may deal with taxes. I'm not sure if LBRY Odysee is required. Let me change that because I do not know. I don't want anything. Okay, I can show you that. Your details. Tell us a few details about yourself and your business. Okay, legal name of person, first name, last name, business website, no website. You can share an application store link, a business social media profile, or add a product description instead. Okay, so let me quickly fill this in. And again, hey, I'm not paranoid. I'm just a computer technician. I have decades worth of information technology experience. I've worked for large billion-dollar corporations. You know, and I've worked for the United States federal government. Although I'm completely different, I'm basically anarchist now. Talk about, you know, defecting. I mean, yeah, that was my old life. Never again. I will never ever work for a government. I will never ever work for a corporation again if I have to. I'm self-employed. I want to keep it that way. So anytime that you can earn additional, even maybe possibly supplementary income as a video content creator on a different platform that may or may not censor, like we censor YouTube, you know what I'm saying? So I'm entering in my website, which is, oh, they want a business website. That's interesting. I'm not sure why they're obsessed with the word business. What if you're just an individual that just wants to earn a few, you know, extra coins here and there for trying to compensate for your time and labor that you use to create videos? What if, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm thinking I might be able to change this information. So, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I entered in a website. I'm clicking on continue. And now what is going on here? Okay, now I can show you the screen. I know these videos are lengthy, and I know you've already left, and I don't fucking care. That's just how I roll, you know? I just show people how to perform certain tasks because they may not know how, or some people prefer to learn via video. Some people prefer to learn via the printed text abstraction. Some people prefer to learn via audio. Select an account for payouts. A payout is a transfer of funds from Stripe to your bank account. Link your account to seamlessly receive payouts and help us better understand your business. I do not think I need to have a Stripe account for this. Odysee uses Stripe for their transactions. Now, as you can see, oh, they do accept debit cards. Okay, so I learned something. So you as a content creator, you can also enter in a debit card or a bank account. Now look at these banks that they already have pre-selected. Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, U.S. Bank, United States Bank, TD Bank, Capital One, USAA, Fifth Third Bank, Huntington MET Bank, Citizens Bank, Silicon Valley Bank. Now it says enter bank details manual. I'm assuming that if you choose that, you would have to enter in your bank account number and the routing number, because that's pretty standard. I'm going to transition and I'm going to choose one of these. or enter in something manual. But you know what I'm saying? I don't want you to know where I bank. I don't want you to know anything about me. I don't even want you to know who I am or what my name is, or you know what I'm saying? Okay, cap. Oops. My caps key was on. All right, so I'm choosing one of these or manually entering it in. It says link your blank account with Stripe. I don't want you to know. You may think I'm paranoid, but I am a purveyor of trying to help people. I know the YouTube technology shills are too busy recording videos pertaining to politics, or you know, the local mayor, or the Democrats and the political correctness, the Democrats and the repugnants. No, they're not. Are they recording videos helping you with technology? It says security. Stripe has industry-leading security to protect your data and never shares your login details with Odysee. You're in control. Well, I don't know about that. In this system, I'm not in control, am I? You can disconnect your accounts anytime. All right, so they just give you a warning. There's a terms and a privacy policy. You agree to Stripe's terms and privacy policy. There are links, so you may want to read those beforehand. I'm not telling you what to do. No, I'm just warning you that when it comes to the internet, nothing is foolproof. There is no easy button. There is an endless parade of individuals having their Facebook or Hotmail or Microsoft or their bank accounts or their Stripe accounts or their Google accounts being circumvented. That can turn into a nightmare. So you can yell at me, you can cuss at me, you can thumb this video down, you can dislike this video. You don't have to subscribe to my channel. You can unsubscribe, because I am telling you as a real world computer technician trying to help people so that they do not become victims. Now I'm going to click on agree. You might always want to read the terms and privacy policies, because you don't know what kind of data that these billion-dollar, trillion-dollar fascist, crooked, criminal, communist corporations obtain. Remember Facebook? Facebook knew 6 months before they told the public that credit card numbers, personal information from the Facebook users. Remember the Cambridge Analytica? Remember Cambridge Analytica? And Facebook, they're not the only technology company that has allowed people's data to just become lost, which I don't really believe. Anyways, I'm clicking agree. Establishing connection. Okay, link with blank. A new window will open for you to log in and select the blank account you want to link. This page will update once you're done. I can't show you this because then you would know what... No, I'm telling you, I'm warning you. You don't have to take it's not advice, I'm just telling you. Stripe works with partners like Finicity to reliably offer access to thousands of financial institutions. So now I'm going to click on continue, and then I will probably have to authenticate. I don't think I'm logged into that account. It opened up another window asking for my credentials, I think. Yes. All right. So this is fucked up here. So let me fix that. And so I think if you click on one of the pre-selected bank accounts, whether it's United States Bank, Wells Fargo Bank, or Chase, or any of the other ones, they're going to have a system set up so that basically you get a warning, and then you'll get a login window. You're going to have to log into your bank or your financial institution account so that those accounts are linked. So that way when you receive a tip on Odysee, it gets deposited into your bank account. And then you can, whatever it is that you American, whatever your vices are, you know what I'm saying, which are much different than mine. Okay, so I'm clicking on sign in, and let's see if this is going to link now. And see if this is successful or not. I'm not becoming a victim. Okay, now it's asking me again. Stripe would like to access your account information. To be transparent about how your data is shared, blank, pun intended, as you see a blank screen. Capital One will share your data with our trusted partner, Finicity. I've never heard of Finicity. Stripe will retrieve your data from Finicity. And it lists, it actually shows my accounts. So this is pretty sophisticated. Now it says, by clicking authorize below, I have agreed to the terms and conditions, and I am specifically directing blank to send my account information to Stripe via Finicity with an F on behalf whenever requested by Stripe. I understand that blank will continue to do this until access expires, or I ask blank to stop. There is a decline button and an authorize button. You may want to read over the terms and conditions before you click authorize. You have to choose an account, and I'm going to click on the box for the account that I want any tips to become deposited. Stripe will access the following standard information: account name, description, balance, account transactions, statement date, payment details. Select additional information you'd like to share. How about nothing? Just transfer me about $1 million and then I'll be happy. You know what I'm saying? It wants you to transfer your account number or routing number. No, I don't want to share that. Data necessary to enable money movement across. Ooh, you might have to. It says account number and routing number. Select additional information you'd like to share. Data necessary to enable money movement across financial institutions. I might actually have to select that. Account holder names and roles. Data necessary to verify account ownership. Now, it doesn't say those are optional, and it doesn't say those are mandatory. But I chose both because, yeah, I think it's possible that I may not receive my tips if I don't. Now, I'm going to click on authorize, and then I might be able to finally show you a screen, but no, I'm not. No. I don't think that is proper security, and I don't think it would be ethical for me as a computer technician. It says retrieving accounts. Please wait while we retrieve your accounts. So, oh, it says success. Your account was successfully linked to Stripe. Blank. And then it shows now, this is a warning. This is another reason why I do not screen capture certain data. It showed the last 4 digits of a certain account on a certain website. All it takes is one. You may not believe me. That is why I recommend, it's not advice, I'm just giving you a possible tip. You want to study information technology security. All it takes is one piece of information that an individual can obtain, and they might be able to find additional information on the internet about you, and they may be able to circumvent an account that way. Data accessible to Stripe: balances, account ownership details, account details, transactions. You can disconnect your account at any time, and I'm going to click on done, and it linked it. Wow, I'm done. So I am now able to receive tips on Odysee.com, also known as LBRY, as a video content creator. I may or may not record that video in the future pertaining to syncing your YouTube channel on Odysee. You know what I'm saying? And I can't screen capture because it shows you my bank account information. It does say there's a green, it's highlighted in green, and it says it's linked. And then it says you can always unlink your accounts by contacting Stripe. What? I don't like this though. It says you can always unlink your accounts by contacting Stripe support. You can link another account or enter bank details manually. Wow. So I'm not, it doesn't look like Odysee LBRY limits me to just one account. Now there's a continue button, and that was pretty painless. Some of these platforms are, okay, now it takes you back to it says, let's review your details. You're almost ready to get started with Odysee. Please double check that this information is correct, and you are able to change the details. Remember, it asks you for your name and what the type of business, individual, company, or nonprofit. It also shows you your website. Those might be mandatory. It also shows you your payout details. Again, it actually shows you the part of the, actually it shows you the bank account number, and then the last four, well, wait a minute. It actually shows you the routing number. Holy fuck. And it also shows you the last four digits of your bank account. And you wonder why I am reluctant to show you this kind of information. And, you know, I'm flabbergasted when I view videos on YouTube and other video platforms where, hey, there's nothing wrong with actually showing people how to perform certain tasks. There's nothing wrong with that at all to me. However, when it comes to computer security, you might want to be cautious. And to me, the word paranoid, no, not really. It's about privacy, isn't it? By clicking submit, you agree to the connected account agreement. So there's another agreement that you may want to read, to receiving auto-dialed text messages from Stripe, and you certify that the information you have provided to Stripe is complete and correct. Stripe Incorporated is a registered ISO, which is an acronym, of Wells Fargo Bank. I did not know that. Stripe Incorporated is a registered ISO of Wells Fargo Bank, Concord, California. I never knew that they were affiliated with Wells Fargo. I just learned that. I'm clicking on submit, and I think I'm finally done now. Redirecting to Odysee. And I'm assuming it's going to take me back to the... Oh, okay, I can show you this. Hey, I'm not becoming a victim. Absolutely not. It says, connect a bank account. Congratulations. Your account has been connected with Odysee. Although your account is connected, it still requires verification to begin receiving tips. Please use the button below to complete your verification process and enable tipping for your account. Well, holy fuck. And there has a view transactions button. All right, well, I guess I will continue on with this video that's way too long already. But hey, I'm thorough, man. That's how I roll. I clicked on complete verification, and let's see where it takes me. Huh? It took me back to the same screen. Set up payments. It says onboarding. Huh? It took me to the same screen that I saw before. Let me refresh this. I think I'm going to end this video now because now it seems to be looping. Oh. Now I'm pretty sure that's the same screen. I'm not sure why that is. Well, I don't want to prolong this video. I showed some of the steps and I described the remaining steps. Adios.